I guess, what the... There we go. There we go. Fixed it. Viewers, this is a level that was built and compiled under Linux.
Knight F6 takes G4.
So here we are. It's Mac OS Catalina.
For your safety.
And then, so when I get to the elevator, I can easily just flip the switch over to this computer and I can start reading. In this video, we're going to put 4 operating systems on one PC. Would we be able to have each operating system boot, including Windows? What the f... Hey everyone, we just hit 100 subs and first year anniversary. What we're gonna do? We're gonna main Archcraft. Simple, right? Yes, but we have to patch a few things? Find out in this video. Alright, so we'll just get ourselves used to this key binding. So this, the Windows key, opens this little start menu. This opens the little terminal, has like little terminal commands in there. This one probably will show my IP. Okay, no it doesn't. That shows network stuff, media player. You can like rewind it, play, pause, repeat, all that. Little extension of this little mini player right here. I think you have to put all that in the music folder. There's your log off, screenshot, and this is the root menu. Oh, that's just the open box menu. So this media player is like a terminal media player. Oh, it has support for like pictures inside the terminal. That's pretty cool. Alright, and so the first thing to do is install some software. So our first order of business is to install Steam. But before we do that, we need to update our system. And so from what it looks like, multi-lib is not included, so we'll just install all of this right here for now. So install a few packages over here. Command.conf. Scroll all the way down to where you see. So we'll install Steam, and you need to install a OpenGL graphics. Do LB32 Mesa. Wait, why is Cyberpunk 2077 on my... That's not the source game. Alright, so I'm back from apparently from what I think it was, is a memory leak. You see this little pie chart icon? Here you have all your stats. And so this is how I knew what happened. So this is your CPU, obviously. I think this is your main hard drive storage for Slash. And this is your memory usage. And this shot up to 20,000. And if I were to neofetch this, you would see that I have 32 gigabytes of memory. So it basically took up my entire thing. So there's no doubt in my mind that I had a memory leak issue. Like the worst Steam installation I had was on Gen 2, where I had to build everything from scratch and had bad game performance. But this acted real weird with the downloads. Let's just see if we can actually play without having issues. Alright, and this leads to our second problem. This is an open box bug, which it's also not Archcraft exclusive. You see these two icons over here? Those are from the taskbar, or the top bar. They're supposed to be not be on top of this, but due to some open box glitch with polybar, it's not working. Go to Thunar, and we show our hidden files. We can look at .config and open box themes. And this is the default one, so I'll just copy and paste that. Rename default patched. But before we apply it, we go to the polybar. So I'm just going to type in none. Preferences, default patched, and our icons have been removed. And there's no glitches with the menu, so it works well. Yeah, this will do as a good desktop wallpaper. I like this one. Now the second thing is to replace this with Visual Studio Code. Pacman as Visual Studio Code then. Get some extra utilities called Arch Linux Spices. And basically, what this does, it's like Arch Linux utilities on a non-Arch Linux Arch install. Go into user share, the local user share Arch Linux Spices scripts. Get the keys and repos, and then installs the Arch Linux repositories. So it's this version. Okay, so the main reason I installed the Arch Linux utilities is to get the plethora of pre-built AUR packages, so I can install all of these packages. This. Okay, so I installed VMware and Doom Emacs, which is my go-to software to install on a Linux distribution. And well, Doom Emacs hasn't really played well with Archcraft, and I'll show you why. You get this. So yeah, since I installed all the fonts on this is messed up right here. I think I found the problem. Observe. So these came from here, and these, can we find the icon fonts? So you got these being separate packages. But the strangest thing is that when I remove oct icons, it breaks it. They're all squares, but they're not in icon fonts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Archcraft. And after dealing with all the quirks that the environment came with, it just works, you know, does everything you need it to. It's just your basic Arch installation, pretty much. So yeah, it has definitely improved. Before, you have to remove the Alt X shortcut from OpenBox to get it to work with Doom Emacs, but that's been resolved. The only problem is the fonts issue, you know. So Steam and Proton work, VMware works, but you have to change a few things to get the GPU acceleration to work. But that's every Linux distro so far. So if you like what you saw, comment, like, and subscribe. And that's basically it for Archcraft. It's a good distro. I highly recommend you try it out. See if it works for you. Goodbye.